So Liverpool are unbeaten. We also go to Valencia in the Champions League to try and get our first win in that competition. Lots to play for. Let's see how we do. Roll the titles. Yes, that's right. We're trying to take first points off of Liverpool this season. 7 wins from 7. 7 points clear of us. So if we win today, we're 4 points behind them. But if we draw, we stay 7 points. They haven't played any of the big teams this season. So they haven't played United, City, Chelsea or Arsenal. So yeah, all in all, they've got to play those big teams sometime. We have played a game since we last met, and that was against Charlton in the Carabao Cup. Breland Bolo with the goal just after the half-hour mark, winning that 1-0. We go through to that next round, and actually a little bit of a local derby against Middlesbrough in that round. So hopefully we can beat them and go further forward in that competition. Later on today, we do have the Champions League game against Valencia, and our group sees us in third. So on 1 point, Celtic actually beat Valencia last time out. Comfortable win for them, really, to be fair. So Celtic are ahead in that group stage, but let's get into this game against Liverpool and see if we can break the dominance that they've got at the top of the table. So this is the lineup. This is the team that we're going to go with. I've been experimenting with a 4-3-3 for really big away games, and hopefully it will come good for us today. Rakitic in goal. Dodo, Lascelles, Zagadou and Robertson are the back line. We've got Zakaria sitting in front of the front back four as that defensive midfielder. Lema as a box-to-box and Barella as an advanced playmaker on attack. Marin as an inside forward and Bolo as a winger, and Arp as a pressing forward on attack. We're going to go for shorter passing. We're going to hit the early crosses, play for set pieces, run at the defence, play at a higher tempo, and then the attacking width is going to be narrow. We're going to distribute quickly from the goalkeeper, and we're going to counter and counter press, and then we're going to defend wide and have a lower defensive line with a lower line of engagement. So basically, really kind of hold our shape in the defensive line, but then when we do get the ball, attack as quickly as we can on the counter attack, and we're going to get stuck in as and when we need to. So that is the theory behind the tactic. Hopefully it works, and hopefully we get some points away from Liverpool. 4 minutes in, Grimaldo down this left hand side into Naby Keita. He comes inside and finds Tonali, lovely ball over the top to Grimaldo into the back post. Douglas Costa into Firmino. Douglas Costa again and fires just wide. Lascelles or Zagadou did really well in the middle of the box there. Dodo throwing the ball in, trying to find Mbolo, but they get the ball clear and Lascelles comes out with a commanding header. Barea back across to Robertson. First game at Anfield since he joined us in the summer. Marin into Lamar. Finds Barella. Loads of time and space. Scores the goal. Nicolo Barella. First goal of the season. Good assist from Conrad Lima as well. And 6 minutes gone. We break the deadlock at Anfield. Robertson into Marin. He has two players marking him there. Lovely quick ball to Lima. Out to Barella. Takes his touch and finds that bottom right-hand corner. Liverpool 0, Newcastle 1. Straight after that, De Ligt with a free kick into Grimaldo. And as you can see here, very, very compressed, which is what you want when you're trying to frustrate the opposition. That's what the tactic seems to want to do, which is what I want. And James out to Trent into the back post, and what a save that is from Rakitic. And we get the ball clear. James free kick goes for goal, and he puts it into the top left-hand corner. James Rodriguez, no tactic in the world can stop a free kick from going in, and it's 1 apiece, and this is absolutely sublime. No chance for Rakitic. Shot power past him before he even dove. 1 apiece. Going to dink this ball in just before half time, and goes to Grimaldo rather than whipping it in, and good tackle on the edge of the box. Now we have to go out to De Ligt. Manny at the back post. Lascelles gets the ball clear. Grimaldo's there through a crowd of players, and it's Liverpool 2, Newcastle 1. They've not cut us open in open play. It's been from set pieces that they've undone us, and Grimaldo, good tackle by 3 players there. They get the ball out to De Ligt, and he whips that ball into the back post, and Mane gets the ball on. Lascelles then he gets the ball clear, but not long enough, and Grimaldo on the half volley puts it past Rakitic. 2-1 Liverpool. De Costa on the hour mark into the middle of the box from the corner, out to De Costa again into James Costa, into Keita, and he makes it 3 on the hour mark. Liverpool 3, Newcastle 1. Just not at the races at this one, and it looks like Liverpool are going to go 8 wins from 8 at the start of the season. Naby Keita's first goal of the season. James and Douglas Costa just play it between themselves, and Keita on the volley again from a set piece. 3 goals coming from set pieces, one way or the other, and it's 3-1 Liverpool. James again goes for goal, and this time nearly puts it in to make it 4 from set pieces, but just wide. Costa into James, into Naby Keita, a little bit of time and space out to Grimaldo into the box, but we cut that ball out now. David Neres, can he launch the counter-attack? He's down that right-hand side, being chased by 2 players into the middle. Delete Barella up, and that's 3-2 with 20 minutes to go. Fetty scoring his 7th goal of the season, and Nicola Barella with an unlikely assist. David Neres down this right-hand side. He whips that ball in, and De Ligt, Barella on the volley. It falls back to Fetty from De Ligt's deflection, and it's Liverpool 3, Newcastle 2. Woodburn over the top to Trent, and Trent's going to whip that ball in, and we get that ball out. Keita, good tackle from Nicola Barella, but it looks like it's going to be a penalty kick. He's going to VAR to check if there was a foul in there. Yeah, it's a penalty, 9 minutes to go, and it looks like they're going to go 4-2 up here. It's who is it for Liverpool? Number 17. It's going to be Woodburn. Ben Woodburn against Rakitic. Rakitic saves the penalty, and we hopefully get that ball clear, and we've still a lifeline to get at least a point out of this game. Lima out to Damari Gray. Come on for Marin. Lima again into Barella. Lovely through ball to Damari Gray. He's in on goal. He goes for goal, and Alisson pushes that round for a corner kick. Romano down the line to Bobby Firmino, and good press there. Mane now driving inside from that left-hand side. Zagadou with a good tackle. Barella gets that ball clear, but only as far as Grimaldo. Keita into Bobby Firmino. Back to Keita. He's on that left-hand side. Can he find a ball in? Good press from our 2 players there. Mane now. Good block by Dodo. Out to Naby Keita. No one's closing him down. And it's 4-2 to Liverpool. Far too easy for Naby Keita to score that second goal. And it's well and truly game over here. Let's see this. Good press there initially on Keita. He then gets the ball into Mane, and we just switch off. No one pressing him. No one coming out from the back. And he slots that ball into the bottom right-hand corner. Liverpool 4, Newcastle 2. And there we have it. Full time whistle goes. Liverpool 4, Newcastle 2. So that, I think, if my maths is right, puts them 10 points clear. We're really going to need them to slip up to get back into this title race this season. We go now on to Valencia, Champions League tie. Let's see if we can bounce back with a win. Here we go then, game against Valencia. We're going to keep the same formation, the same team, because Liverpool didn't really break us down. It was just off the back of set pieces that they scored. So I'm confident that this can do the job against Valencia away from home, and that we'll probably play this a little bit more with bigger games, because I think it will do the job. Same team, same lineup, same substitutes. Let's go into this game against Valencia and hopefully get our first 3 points in the Champions League. Robertson with a throw-in out to Zagadou, and now we're going to build from the back, and Zagadou's charging forward, finds Barella. Lovely little reverse pass into Marin. Fetty in on goal. He's got Embolo on that right-hand side. Takes a touch, goes for goal, hits the crossbar, and it comes back out to Robertson. Tries to find a quick ball in, but not to be. Unlucky from Embolo. Should have put us 1-0 up there. It was even at half-time. Very cagey fair as well from the stats. They've had more possession, which is what you want in this tactic. You want to kind of soak it up and then break on them. Juve and Celtic are drawing 0-0 at half-time as well. So this group, I think, is going to go right down to the wire. I'd say we have been just the better team out of the two, and just say there's a lot more to come from them, and I believe they've got what it takes. Let's go out there in the second half and hopefully pick up these 3 points. We should be 1-0 up, and Bolo should have put that ball away, but not to be. Dodo throwing the ball in 10 minutes into the second half and finds Embolo. Lovely ball into the back post, and looks like Marin was pushed. He's going to go to VAR, and will we have a penalty? Yes, we will. Cristiano Piccini was the one to push Marin. Fetty steps up against Neto. Can he put us 1-0 up in 10 minutes into the second half? Fetty dispatches that penalty, and it's Valencia 0, Newcastle 1. We lead at the Mestalla. Robertson picking the ball up and finding Lima into Barella. Lovely ball over the top to Embolo. He's charging down that right-hand side and makes that shot. And because of that, he's going to get substituted. Awful thinking to have there. We're going to bring Marion off as well for Damari Gray. Damari Gray and there is coming on, and when they've come on, they've played really, really good football, those two. So good impact players off the bench, and Ebola and Marion not having the best of times in the Mestalla. 10 minutes to go, we lead 1-0. Atto down to Burvine, into Coquelin, and they've changed it up a little bit. Belhanda in the middle of midfield, back to Coquelin, and this is where we really good. We kind of compressed the front three, and we're kind of tracking every single player that Valencia have in that middle of midfield. Belhanda into Kondogbia, back to Coquelin. They can have it around the penalty spot, around the centre spot. Kondogbia, lovely, trying to get the ball into Belhanda, out to Guedes. Guedes coming inside, goes for goal, and Gonzalo Guedes from about 20 yards out whips that ball into the far corner. They've only had 4 shots on goal, 4 on target, but it's 1 apiece. And Belhanda gets this ball out to Gonzalo Guedes, and he just comes in on from that right hand side on his left foot, whips that ball into the back post. It's 1 apiece. Robertson, probably last action of the game, into the back post. Fetiarp's there, but Vass gets ahead of him, and that is it. Full-time whistle goes. Probably should have won that game. 16 shots to their 4. Dominated it, really, to be fair, but a point away at the Mestalla in the Champions League isn't too bad. So, yeah, not too bad at all. Going to the dressing room, I'm just going to say to the guys, unlucky boys, it wasn't our night, and just not good enough in the attacking third for us there. Let's see how Juve got on against Celtic. Cristiano Ronaldo with a brace, and Bernardeschi with another goal, making it 3-0 to Juve. So Juve are top by 4 points. Celtic are 3 points with 2, and Valencia 1. We play Celtic next, back to back. So if we can get 6 points from there, we really will put 1 foot into the next round of the Champions League. We will be back for that second game against Celtic at home at St James's Park, and we're gonna bring you loads of highlights in the next episode. We're going to bring you the whole of October, and hopefully we'll be in and around the top 4 places, and hopefully 1 foot into the next round of the Champions League. So that is it for this episode. A disappointing loss against Liverpool in the league, making us 10 points behind them, and a mountain to climb if we were to retain our league title with Newcastle. A good draw away at the Mestalla, but probably should have done a little bit better. But I'll take a point in the Champions League, and hopefully against Celtic we can go back-to-back wins there. But that is it for this episode. If you have enjoyed it, please do drop it a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new and you don't want to miss out any more content. Remember, tick the little bell icon so you're notified every time a video goes live. And until next time, Tuesday 12 o'clock as always, I'll see you soon.